Hey everyone, welcome back to Bill's Retro Gaming Show. And on today's video, we are talking Dragon's Lair. That is right, Arcade1up dropped a big old surprise on us last night and decided to put up the pre-orders for Dragon's Lair about a couple of months early, because we originally thought this was going to happen in June, but they are available right now. So let's start to take a look right here. And last night, right around 6 o'clock Eastern Time, I was surprised to see this email pop up in my inbox, and this is from Arcade1up. Dragon's Lair arcade machine is now available to order. Please click through for more info. And here we have a look at the machine itself, which we are going to get a better look at on their website. And it even says here, you asked us to tell you when Dragon's Lair machine was back in stock. We're pleased to tell you it is now available for immediate purchase. Get yours while supplies last. And this is because I did click the notify me button on the Arcade1up website. So I will say they are getting better at putting out these emails and letting people get notified when games come out, when they're available, much better than they used to be in the past. So that is a good thing. Let's go over to their site and let's take a look at the unit itself. So if you go over to their website right now, you will be greeted by this right on the splash screen. U.S. online exclusive Dragon's Lair early Dirk discount. Order now for $50 off and an estimated late summer ship date. So let's go and take a look at it. Alright, and here you have it. This is the machine itself, Dragon's Lair arcade machine. Now, it looks like the price on this is going to be $650, but they are discounting it $50 for the pre-order, which brings it down to $600. Now, let me just say, first off, that I don't see anything on here that says how long this $50 discount is going to be. This could be a week, this could be a month, this could be until they are ready to actually ship it later this year. No idea. So, you know, if you are very interested in this and you want to save 50 bucks, probably best to order it as soon as possible and not wait for it to go back up. But let's just take a quick look around here, and let's start by looking at the final version of the machine itself, because they no longer have the pre-rendered picture here. This is what the actual machine is going to look like. And here, of course, we start with a front view of it, and you can see this customized riser down here with the picture of Dirk on it holding his sword. And you got the molded coin doors here. We'll take a closer look at a lot of this stuff. The control board with the front plate here with the graphics on it, which I really do like, and this marquee up here that kind of juts out a little bit, just like the original arcade did. We'll get a better look at that too, but I just really love to look at it. And of course, you have this second screen here for the scoring. No longer will they have this little hole here that you would have to put a cell phone or something in order to, with an app, to do the screen. They have added its own dedicated screen, and it looks really nice. But let's just keep going. So yeah, here we go. Here's a better look at some of this right now. You can kind of see here how the marquee juts out a little bit. It will light up, which is going to be very nice. They've got the front-facing speakers here. Very cool with the speaker grills, kind of like they just did with the new Golden Tee, which I like. And that Golden Tee supposedly has really good sound on it. Let's not get into the monitor, but the sound is really good on it. So hopefully we get the same thing here, because this is one of those games where you want this sound to just be perfect on it. You want to hear everything. I mean, you're basically playing a cartoon here. You want that sound to be clear. You want that bass to be good on it. So here's hoping that the sound comes across really well. And of course, the screen here, this is an LCD screen, so this looks like they have added software to kind of fake the look of the original with its player 1 score, lives, player 2 score, lives, and credits on it to make it look like that analog scoreboard that the original had. And I'm okay with it being its own LCD screen here and not the actual like analog screen that the original had, because it mimics it so well that I think it'll just work exactly as is. Got your 17-inch monitor here. You've got your controls down here. And let's take a look. We've got a player 1 and player 2 start. You've got a sword button on either side of the joystick, making it easy for left-handed or right-handed people to play. You've got your on-off switch and your volume switch, and it looks like you have got a 3.5mm jack for headphones. What I do not see is any kind of live button for Wi-Fi, but we will get into that a little bit more too. And of course, you've got this front panel here with the graphics on it, which just add to the look and feel of the original arcade. Yep, and here is a closer look at that control panel that we just talked about. Here's the side art on it. The art on both sides, I believe, is the same. You got the dragon here with the Dragon's Lair logo, with Dirk with the sword held. Again, perfectly mimicking the original arcade machine. Yeah, and here it is on the other side as well. Just looks good from like all angles. Yeah, and there we go. So that is that. And of course down here you've got that molded coin door, which looks so nice. Now let's read up on more about this machine. Alright, so right now this is a North American deal where it ships to USA and Canada only. And of course this is all the same information that they had before about the game. I'm not going to read through this. I've done that before. But we're going to go down to the features and specs, which they have updated. So let's take a look at it. And of course we know the 3 games that are going to come on this. Dragon's Lair, Dragon's Lair 2 Time Warp, and Space Ace. So again, no surprise there. We knew that this was only going to have 3 games on it, and it was going to be those 3. Custom arcade, so yeah, we can tell from the look of it that this is not their typical kind of cookie cutter arcade machine, that they really went out of their way to make it look like the original Dragon's Lair. Got your secondary LCD screen for that scoring, dual front-facing speakers, light-up marquee, molded coin door, and custom riser. And the assembly dimensions, it is going to be about 20 inches deep, about 20 inches wide, and about 60 inches high. So this is going to be on the bigger side. Not quite as big as the XLs. The new Golden T, I believe, is about 64, 65 inches. So this is just shy of that, but right around the same size as Tron and T2. So it is bigger than a normal 3/4 machine, but not quite as big as the XLs. And of course they've put a little video on here, so let's just take a quick look at that and see what that looks like. Yeah, and there is a look at the cabinet again all around. The custom riser, molded coin door, those controls, that screen, which hopefully looks really nice. You light up marquee. That marquee looks great. I hope it's not washed out. I hope it's as good as some of the recent ones that they've done. Yep. Yeah, I gotta say, it just looks really, really good. Hopefully it looks as good as they're showing in this video right here when you're playing it. And I do like that screen. They really did a good job of mimicking that score screen. Guys, there it is. Dragon's Lair is available right now from the Arcade1up site. Now, again, a couple of things. We don't know how long this pre-order deal is going to be going on, where it will be the $50 off. So keep that in mind. We also don't know exactly when this is going to ship. It says late summer ship date. Now, originally, this was supposed to go up for pre-order in June. They decided to drop it early. Not quite sure why. Maybe has something to do with the new iArcade Gold machines that are coming out, because they do have a Dragon's Lair themed one that is supposed to ship around June, and that the pre-orders are up for it now. So did they push this out to just try to kind of jump on their release as well? Don't know. Maybe not. You know, who knows if it has anything to do with that or not. But who cares? It's available, you know. Either way, we knew this was coming later this year. Just a really nice surprise to find out that it is available to order right now, and that by late summer, I'm guessing, you know, July, maybe early August, these will ship. Hopefully earlier than that. Who knows? Maybe June. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. Let me just add one other thought too, because I mentioned when we were looking at the control panel that I did not see a button for Wi-Fi, a live button on this. Now, Here's where I'm going to kind of backpedal a little bit, but stick with me, okay? Because I have said in recent videos that I do not think that Arcade1up should put out any new machines that don't have Wi-Fi on them, that don't at least have Wi-Fi leaderboards. I'm going to make an exception for Dragon's Lair. And here's why. I have a couple of reasons for this. You may agree, you may disagree, but just hear me out on this, okay? Number one, this is a machine that's really been in the making for the last 2 years, almost. I mean, they announced this CES like over a year ago. All right, and then we know, they got so much backlash over that whole second screen fiasco that they went back to the drawing board on that screen. But at the time that this was announced, Wi-Fi and leaderboards wasn't a thing really for the Arcade1up machines. Not to the point where it is now, where they're all coming with at least leaderboards, if not online play. So that's one reason I kind of give this one a pass, because this is actually a machine that they've been working on for a while that probably wasn't thought up with Wi-Fi in it to begin with. Here's the second reason. I don't really see these games as leaderboard worthy, all right? You're not really score chasing on this game. Yeah, the score is there and everything. It's really cool to have that score screen. You want that score screen because it mimics the arcade, but it's not a score chaser. The whole point of these games is to make it to the end, right? To play as far as you can into the game and try to rescue Princess Daphne, try to rescue Kimberly from Borg in Space Ace, rescuing Daphne again in Dragon's Lair 2. All right, that's the whole point of the whole point of these games, is to play through and get as far as you can. They're not real score chasers to me. They're not real score chasers. So I'm kind of okay with this machine not having leaderboards on it. Wi-Fi would be nice for updates if they ever need to update it for whatever reason. But as far as just having that dedicated live button and leaderboards, I'm willing to give this particular one a pass. I don't know that I would say that for any other machines coming out, but this one, I'm willing to give it a pass. All right, but again, let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree with that take, if you think this should have some kind of leaderboard on it, all right? Let me know in the comments. Are you excited for Dragon's Lair? Are you excited that they've dropped this early, and are you going to jump on the early price on it and just wait to get yours? All right, let me know what you guys think in the comments. That is it for this video, and as always, if you are subscribed to the channel, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe yet, just go ahead and click that little subscription button. Click the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I put out a new video, and of course give this one a thumbs up on your way out. All right, but that is it for this one, and I will be back again in the very near future. Got a couple more that I'm working on, and I will see you guys soon. So have a great day and take care.